And welcome everybody to Waffle Board Breaks, Wednesday night fun day, hump day fun day. Finally got my Wednesday night boxes in, so we're set for the next couple weeks. Obviously, today is our third box of the East Coast Sports Collectibles. We've done pretty well. Obviously, we had a Kyle Connor Winnipeg Adidas in the first box, and on the headliners, we hit the Alexander Barkov, who's the name of the day. We'll see if he's healthy for game 3 for tomorrow, or for tomorrow. The Florida Panthers Adidas we hit in the second box. So we know those jerseys are in there evidently, and we'll see what comes out. Obviously, it's a limitation of 50. Not supposed to repeat any design, and well, I mean, it's players obviously, because there's 2 Stu Skinners on the sell sheet, obviously the reverse retro and the orange Stu Skinner. So obviously names may repeat, but styles are not supposed to repeat. So that'll be the last of that Barkov. There may be others, we don't know, but because there's only 29 of the 50, 29 of the 50 are stated either in partial form or on the headliner form. So we'll see. All the others we assume are in there. So I enjoy these boxes, so I was happy to pick up a couple more. If they're still available, I said maybe I'll grab more. Like I said, if you guys seem to like them, if we like what comes out of box 3 and 4, we're going to do them the next 2 weeks, next 2 Wednesdays, and they're still available. Maybe I'll grab some more. I definitely like them more than the hit parade stuff. So like it's pick one, get one still. Obviously only 50 boxes in the series for them. And we have a decent amount of the names, so we have an idea of what's in there. So I know it took a little bit of time to fill today. Obviously, thank you for Derek for closing us out, grabbing the Jets, which we hit kind of, but Hellebuck is still listed as one of their on the partial checklist. So, and there may be other Jets in there. Oh, Josh Morris is also on there. So there's 2 Jets on the partial. There may be other Jets that we don't know about, but there's at least 2 more still in there. So we'll see what comes out in these 2 boxes. I'm excited, looking forward to that. I am not involved. Oh no, I am involved. I said I have Tampa in the 13th spot. If Tampa hits, I do have a nice jersey here to random to everybody in the break. The other 15 spots. My second team will be community team. So no matter what my second team is, if it hits, that jersey will be random to the other 15 spots. So that's kind of fun. I'm playing along with you guys, but I just have Tampa gunning for Vassy and whatever else Tampa is in there. But Vassy's my key target, and I'm happy to grab these boxes for. I don't want to. I like to play along. Evidently, I broke my streak. I hit over in Big Al's tonight. I hit the Ron O'Reilly Nashville Predators. So that's kind of cool. That'll probably show up in my boxes as well. I don't think that's going to be a PC jersey for me, but it's definitely a really nice jersey, and I like to get it to you guys. So that'll be available. We don't get many Predators, so that's why I didn't mind taking them. It's cool to have Preds in the breaks. So the teams I really don't see a lot of. I'd rather grabbing those just in the off chance that we hit one. And it looks like I hit Rylan O'Reilly. I didn't really get to see the video. I just saw the snapshot quick of the jersey, so I'm going to have to watch it later. I know Big Al's got some spots here tonight, so he's going to watch this video later, whether or not he hits. He has actually hit both boxes, or he hit the double box yesterday. So he's live for the turkey if he hits tomorrow night. Tonight does not count towards the turkey, but it's still kind of cool if he does manage to hit tonight. I know he's got some spots in this break. So thank you, everybody, for helping fill this. I know, some of you guys grabbed 1 spot. Some of you guys grabbed 2. And I think Al actually has 3. Bobby has 2. Derek has maybe 3. Derek's got 3 as well. So Derek and Big Al have 3 spots each. They each have 6 teams plus my community team. They'll have a chance to hit that if it does hit. So, like I said, other than that, we're just doing that break tonight. Tomorrow for the pick your player, we're now down to 37 boxes. Obviously, we'll have, be able to same spot prices as yesterday. Just to let you guys know, I kept them pretty much the same as last week. So just as a gesture to you guys for being so loyal, I only ticked up a couple of the bigger headliner names, but most of them stay exactly the same as last week. So it's for your guys, benefit. We'll see after tomorrow and then the double box on Sunday. I may have to make some little bit of minor moves, but not much. Nobody up ever more than a buck or two at the most. Everybody moves up, so we shall see as the jerseys come out tomorrow and the doubles on Sunday will possibly affect the spot prices for next week. As of right now, I'm just planning on doing 2 next week. I don't want to squeeze in a third. See how you guys feel. We'll be doing the 4th of our East Coast boxes next week. Also, just let you know, my NHL Legends now sold out at Framework. These mystery boxes, it took a while to get to me. They were sold out before. Obviously, before they got to me, they were sold out when I checked the progress of my boxes. That's an absolutely unbelievable product. All the names are pretty top tier. So the way I'm going to break it down is we're going to do 25 totally random spots. Each person is going to get a name from the potential jerseys. They're stated on the website, so I'm going to post that with the details about the box. So you're going to get one of the 25. Actually, Messier's on there twice, so that's the only player that's on there with multiple jerseys. And the Connor McDavid will be community. So no matter what, and to keep it cheap, I said to do it that way. It's not going to be 2 spots per person. It's 25 different spots with Connor McDavid community, and that's going to be $18 a spot, which is as low as I can get it, and that's going to be fantastic. Some of the jerseys, obviously, only 50 jerseys in that series. 1 in 2 chance to hit a headliner, so that means those 9 jerseys. Obviously, Messi's got 2 jerseys, so 10 technically jersey spots comprise 25 of the potential jerseys. And Framework's been pretty good to us. Obviously, that's we know the jerseys are in there. We've seen some of the heavy hits, so that's kind of cool. We don't know the ratios. That's a Patrick Waugh, a Mitchell and Ness. I believe the Bobby Orr's a Mitchell and Ness. Obviously, Crosby's Adidas, the Joggers, the Fanatics Vintage. Ovechkin's an Adidas. Messier has a Rangers and a Oilers vintage Fanatics. McKinnon's got an Adidas and Matthews an Adidas. So that's 25 of them. And then the other names on the list are pretty darn good as well. The non-headliners include some of the ones that we've seen in previous Framework series, like the Boyer Salming Fanatics Vintage. He's now passed away. Cale Makar, the first retro Adidas, which is a headliner on the playoff series. That's also in there as a non-headliner spot. Draisaitl is not a headliner, and Draisaitl is in there as both the first retro, which is on the playoff series, as well as the Edmonton Oilers Adidas Draisaitl. So, I mean, Bergeron's in there as an Adidas. Char's in there as an Adidas. So Carey Price is in there as an Adidas. So Brad Marchand's in there as an alternate Adidas for Boston. So it's a stacked non-headliners checklist. So it's everybody's going to get 1 spot. We're going to random the 25 spots. Everybody's going to get 1 spot, and then we're going to open those boxes. And that's not next Wednesday. That's the 2 Wednesdays after. So just getting ahead of ourselves, but just want to whet your appetite for that. Fantastic. So yeah, I used to like Draisaitl. You know what? I know that's the kind of player he is. He's got a bit of an edge to him, but he's a little dirty. I mean, he's not he doesn't play like Kachuk. Mouthpiece plays, he's a unicorn. Nobody kind of does what Mouthpiece does. He's really, plays with an edge, and he's got scoring talent. Draisaitl is more like the Kucherov European, where they're sneaky dirty, and they get frustrated, and they let it show a little bit too more out of it. And obviously, you get a dirty shot. I mean, Kucherov, the first year when they had the best record in the league, got suspended against Columbus, and that's that kind of led to them getting knocked out of the playoffs that first year that they were smelling themselves, and they had the best record in the league, and Columbus bounced them in the first round, and Kucherov got suspended in that series and with like a dirty hit, and that's kind of what Draisaitl's feeling now. This is his first finals, and he knows he can play better, he knows the team can play better, and he's just frustrated, and that he just took it out. He just he hit Barkov up high with a bit of a elbow, and we'll see if Barkov's able to continue playing. But hey, that's what you get. He's like that the kind of snarky Europeans that give you a little bit of an edge, but it's not always legal. So it's you got to respect him for his offensive talent and his pure scoring ability. But that kind of stuff you don't like to see. But I mean, it's different than the fluffy Europeans that they had for many, many, many years. And so he's kind of a new edge kind of European where he has some dirtiness to him. And like if he's on your team, I mean, you love him. He's I mean, if he's not the second best player in the league, he's definitely in the top 10, no doubt in my mind. And see, I mean, look at his numbers he's put up. I mean, part of it is some of it has a McDavid effect, but his numbers on his own are just insane. So clearly they don't play with each other regularly, always on the power play, and he's just clearly the second best talent on that team offensively. But he did get a little dirty. Like I said, he got in the air a little bit, and he got it with some elbow, and Barkov didn't return, and that's. I mean, if Edmonton wants to a little bit of equalization, they want to get Barkov away from McDavid, and that's sometimes. I mean, you don't say you got to take a guy out, but sometimes you got to get rough with them, and we'll see. We'll see if they get collapsed in the third game, it'll be over pretty quickly for Edmonton, but it may be the spark that kind of gets their juices flowing. And like I said, I'm not rooting for Edmonton to beat Florida. I'm like kind of rooting for Florida just because I know how good they are. I've watched them kind of become the team they are the last couple of years, and now they whooped up on Tampa as their first step to get to the finals this year. So I mean, I kind of I've watched them all year long. They were just an amazing team, but now they have some Stanley Cup experience and they know what it's like to get out bounced early. They built up that fortitude. So he's out for the series. I'm not surprised. I mean, Barkov's a pretty tough dude. So it's I didn't expect him to go out unless it's a serious injury. We'll see if they are able to get him back if they need him. But I mean, the stage is now there for Edmonton. I mean, Florida. I mean, like I said, I mean they have the depth I think on that team to overcome Barkov's injury, but that's a huge hit. I mean, the reason is a Selke Trophy winner for a reason. No, see, exactly, Thomas. You have to hate them. Like you're born to hate the Oilers. I mean, really the only reason Flames fans root for the Oilers is because the Canada hasn't had a cup winner since '93. So, but it's tough to. And if they're your kind of, relative neighbors. I mean, Canada's a big place, but they're closer. I mean, I guess you probably would root for Vancouver if they were there. You probably would root for Winnipeg if they're there. It's tough to root for Edmonton when they're there because that's been a heated rivalry going back to the '80s. But so I guess you could root for Montreal and Ottawa. I mean, that's Toronto. I mean, I guess you would have to root for Toronto if you're rooting for a Canadian team. You got to go for Canada. But yeah, I mean, it's in your blood not to. The battle of Alberta is real. I mean, it's like I said, as a Grant Fuhr fan in my youth, I mean, rooting against the Flames. I mean, watching Theo Fleury slide down the ice on his belly and his back and his side and his butt, and that's painful. Watching Mike Vernon do his thing. Those Neuendijk and Gary Roberts and McInnes and just those Flames hurt. Like I said, those are the years that they put some hurtings on the Oilers at the end of their dynasty. So, I feel that battle of Alberta. I mean, I definitely know what it was like rooting for the Oil and Fuhr. So, but like I said, I mean, it's tough. Like sometimes you want like to see a team for Canada win. I mean, it's like I said, it's technically curling is their national sport, I think, but hockey is their baby. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Theo jersey's on the list. Like I said, I wish it told you what team Theo is. I'm assuming Flames, but I mean there is chances he could be a Ranger. I mean, there's other teams that he played for, but Fleury is what I'm hoping. I wish he was on one of the headliners so you'd have an idea who the Fleury is. That'd be kind of cool. But like I said, his name's on there, so that'd be good if he comes out as a Flame. That's just to be another team representative, which would be kind of cool. I don't mind seeing Fleury come out. I don't think I've ever actually hit a Fleury in any of the breaks. I don't think I had Fleury in my product. I don't think I've had any of his teams. So maybe I did. Maybe I had the Rangers. I don't remember. I said it's been so many. Like I said, my line's been over 250, almost 260 boxes. Plus, like I said, we've had doubles. I lost track. I mean, I have a record, but I don't remember actually having Fleury, but I've seen him hit in other places, but never in any of my Wednesday boxes. So, but like I said, really looking forward to that. But I mean, that's just to whet your appetite with that. That's going to be fun. Yeah, congratulations. You're very welcome, Dale. I said, obviously that Cadres is absolutely gorgeous. So no, I said, you know what? So you got to have somebody in here that ruffles, you got to have somebody that griping, and you can't have a happy place. I like to have people that, like I said, if anybody goes on losing streaks, I empathize. I was there. I've been in losing streaks. I just was on a terrible losing streak everywhere, and I managed to finally hit a nice Ron O'Reilly, which will end up in my boxes over at Big Al. So like I said, I feel you guys. I said my PC didn't get there without a lot of pain and suffering. I've been there. I've seen stuff get sniped, a spot in front of me in Facebook claims, and it hits. Like I still remember a Jake Ottinger claim that I'm like, no one else is claiming Jake Ottinger. And I was like, okay, I'm going to claim Jake Ottinger. And I missed it for one spot and it hit that night. And I'm like, and those are the things you remember. I don't remember all the wins. Like I said, there was a lot of wins and I don't remember a lot of the wins, but the losses, they stick with you. So I feel you. I empathize with you. I suffer with you. And I'm able to enjoy the hits. Like I said, when Kadri hit, I know the weight was lifted. I said, it's good days. Like I said, you hit the freebie a while back, but hitting the spot you're chasing is absolutely fun. You sleep good that night. That's always the best when you hit big hit, especially if it was a target, especially if somebody you've been chasing. Oh my God, those are the best nights. You go to bed thinking, did I really just hit that? Got to go back and watch the video recap just to make sure. Oh, it's so nice. And then when it shows up in your door, I said it's the best. I said, like I said, hey, people when they hit, they complain. I mean, it's like there's always people complain nonstop. I mean, if it's they're never happy with enough hits, they're never happy with going on long losing streaks. But like I said, only one person usually, unless we have doubles, obviously Big Al hit both boxes or both jerseys in a double. But unless we have a double, I mean, there's chances of just one person's going to hit unless they have freebie stuff. So but I said, I mean, it's at least you're talking the odds are now 1 in 37 of anybody hitting, and there's not better odds you're going to find, especially at the spot prices. I mean, these are top quality. You guys see the jerseys. I mean, you know exactly what you're getting. Full stated checklist, full, color pictures of all the jerseys. You know exactly what you're going for. I mean, it's like I said, it's my baby. And like I said, I like to have you guys hit as many different people as possible, but at the same time, you got people that are dedicated. You like to see them hit. Big Al's been dedicated almost from break one. I think he's been to break one, so I think he won break two. He didn't win break one, but like I said, he's dedicated. He doesn't always take tons of spots, but sometimes, like I said, some people have a golden horseshoe in their butt. So you get in a hot streak. But he's gone through some stretches where he's been winless. Most of you guys have. So like I said, I know exactly how it feels. Like I said, I like playing with you guys, and I'm feeling hot. Maybe tonight's gonna be the night. Vassy's coming, so we'll see. So I'm looking forward. Let's get the randoms so we see what your second team is and what my second team is. That's your guys' community team. So let's get that going. I said we only have a couple people in here. I know a lot of people are still hanging over at Big Al. So let's get our randoms up. So if you guys wanted to make any trades for some reason, usually there's no reason to trade the second team, but there's always somebody that wants to make a possible swap. You guys claim your team. Usually is not going to be touched and moving. So let me just make sure my Facebook is up. So I have that. So then we'll get going. Let me see. Okay. Make sure my there we go. Okay, so make sure my break's on the phone. Where's my chat? So if anybody wants to make trades, by all means, you guys can discuss it, since I'm going to leave the spreadsheets up for you guys, so I'm not going to be able to see the. Oh yeah, exactly. You know what? They said definitely thank Derek. Derek's been good for you. Derek's been grabbing spots for you, so it's good to have a teammate. I've hit a lot of boxes with teammates. I mean, you get a break teammate to help you, like when you're not able to claim stuff, or people claim it for you, and you claim it for them. It's the tag team works. I mean, it's definitely an effective way to do it. I mean, obviously we had Big Al claiming a spot for Larry, and Larry's been able to claim the spots himself now, and so it's obviously it's everybody's got their methods to their madnesses, and I like to see as many different ways as possible. So let's get our randoms up. Where's my dice? Okay, here's my dice. And let's get this. Let's get the spreadsheet. Okay, so let's get this. Okay. Just to show you, this is the unclaimed teams in alphabetical order. I have them already populated in the spreadsheet. So we're going to do 5 or more, and then we're going to drop them back into the spreadsheet. But just to show you who's claimed, so we know Big Al is Minnesota in 1 spot. Bobby J's got the Rangers in a 2 spot. Big Al is Florida in 3 and Carolina in 4. Derek has Ottawa in 5. Larry's got Boston in 6. Ron is Pittsburgh in 7. Steve S has Montreal in 8. Thomas M has got Calgary in 9. CK's got Dallas in 10. Derek F has Edmonton in 11. Bobby J is Vancouver in 12. I have Tampa Bay in 13. Breaks GPT. That's our Jeff S. As Chicago in 14. Steve S. with the Islanders in 15. And Derek closed us with Winnipeg in 16. So that's true. That's true. We all should thank Derek's wife. Derek's wife, you gotta have that anchor that puts up for all of our nonsense. So Dale can thank Derek's wife. I can thank Derek's wife. Derek definitely can thank Derek's wife. So it's good to have somebody that puts up with your nonsense. Like I said, my wife, God bless her. Once I started doing this, she was like, she didn't even understand what I was doing. And now we are 15 months later. I said, she still doesn't quite understand, but I said, I have at it. I try to explain to her parents, and they're completely clueless when I try to give them an explanation, so they don't get it at all. But they said, you guys, we have a kinship, all of us. We know, the hockey jersey chases, and these are the good stuff too. So this is not a bunch of piles of customs that you'd rather not hit some of them, but these are the good stuff. So let's we have our teams lined up in our randomizer. So let's do 5 or more to randomize the second teams. So let's do it. So good luck, everybody. There's still some headliners available to you guys. 4 is no good. 5 or more on our dice roll. 6 it is. So randomize our bonus team, our secondary team, 6 times. So let's do it. So good luck, guys. Like I said, I think there's at least 3, I think, potential headliners still available. Or stated names, at least. Okay, and the random spot is 6 times. 6 times. So let's take that. Copy that. Go back to the top. Paste that. Make that a lot bigger. Come on. And we'll bold it. We're bold. Okay. Let's make it even bigger. Okay. Big Al ends up with Detroit as his second team. Bobby with Washington. Big Al with Colorado and Toronto. I don't know if they have anything on the checks, but obviously that's 2 great teams. Derek has the Kings, and I believe Kempe is on the partial. Larry with Seattle as his second team. Ron with Philly. The Pittsburgh-Philly rivalry is real. Steve S. with Buffalo with Montreal. Thomas M. with the Devils and Calgary. CK's got the Jackets. He loves them Jackets. Derek F. with Vegas Golden Knights. Bobby J. with the Snarks. I have Arizona, and that's now the community team. If Arizona hits, it will be randomized to the other 15 spots. Here we go. Breaks GPT gets Nashville. Philip Forsberg is on the partial. And I just hit a Ryan O'Reilly. So Ryan O'Reilly's on the partial, but we don't know if he's Nashville. So that'd be crazy if it hit at the Frozen Pond box and it hits in the East Coast box on the same night. That's absolutely insanity if that hits. Steve S. with Anaheim Ducks as a second team. And Derek F. There it is, St. Louis. I told him St. Louis instead of Winnipeg, but he hits St. Louis as well. Jordan Kyrie's on the partial, And I don't know if there's another name that may be St. Louis as well, but we shall see. So St. Louis is represented in the boxes. So there we go. So if anybody wants to make any deals, by all means, discuss among yourselves. Oh, is that what it was? He did. He's not here, so I can't claim that. Obviously, he does. Big Al does like to. He does seem to hit Colorado more often than not. So that's true. Exactly. See, Derek is using Dale as a scapegoat, which is acceptable. You're allowed to do with family. You can throw them under the bus. That's how it works. Whatever explanation you have, I can vouch as well. So if she sends me a note, I can tell her, "Oh yeah, they're for Dale. Dale's an avid spot taker." Yeah, so Dale, she likes all of us. Yeah, so you can't dislike all of us. You dislike most of us, but Dale's wife dislikes us all. Yeah. Yeah, Al was in this, man. So Big Al has Colorado. He always ends up with Colorado, and he's always breaking. Well, I mean, there's been nights he was here. He was here Sunday, so I mean, but it seems Wednesday he's breaking, so he's busy doing helmets right now, so he doesn't have a chance to trade his second teams, and that worked for Larry. That's how Larry hit his time when he wasn't able to trade his second team. So he's keeping them. So he's keeping them. So we're not gonna wait too long. Let's get the break. I said no games tonight. Tomorrow. Obviously, we're doing the pick your player tomorrow, so we'll try to get that done quickly because the game will be on. Obviously, game 3. I can't believe Barkov is out. It's going to be first game back in Edmonton. They haven't been there not that long, but they haven't been there that long. So we shall see. So interested to see if they can do it without Barkov. Anytime you lose players in the finals, it's a big deal. Obviously, Lester Arena, we thought they were going to lose him, but he bounced back and came back after the major penalty, so it may not have been as serious as it looked. But it did. Barkov is a big piece. So there we go. So as we'll come back here and see after we hits. So good luck, everybody. Let's get this rolling. Okay. Okay, guys. These beauties are going away. We're going to have them in a couple weeks. I think there's any difference. They're actually numbered. So whichever one I picked up, I don't even know what that 13. Lots on these number. 13. I like it. We're going to do box 13. What was the other box? Box 1. So I got box 13 and 1. I remember what my other boxes were. Right? 24, I think, and something. I don't remember what my other box numbers are. At least they're using the number in the boxes with hopefully 1 to 50. So we'll see what comes out, but feeling good here. It's got a little bit of heft to it. It's got a little bit of. We shall see. I obviously, all the jerseys that you've seen so far have been Adidas. Yeah, Evan Rodriguez. The deal with him is he seems to be living a charmed life. He was what somebody said he played. He was in high school or college. He played with Jack Eichel, won the cup last year. And then he played in Colorado with McKinnon. And then he played in Pittsburgh with Crosby. And now he's ended up in Florida with another cup run. So it's like, like I said, I mean, he was one of those. I feel the Avs, that's the kind of thing you lose guys like that. That's the way, Chris Versteeg ends up on Florida because he was there for the first cup with Tampa. And the cap just makes you lose guys like that. Those third line guys that are pure depth guys that help you win cups. That stinks. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So, and we'll see what they're able to do. If they're able to sign Reinhart, I mean, he's going to want big money after having the monster season he did. We'll see if he stays in Florida, but we'll see. Okay. Good luck, everybody, and me. I'm rooting. I'm playing. Let's go. Okay. Good stuff. Good headliners. Let's see what we got. It's pretty well sealed. Okay. Oof. Okay. A little more. Yeah, they do a good job in these coasts. Like I said, I mean, if we do well in these 2 boxes, I definitely would appreciate buying some more. But obviously, I want to get to those framework stuff after we deal done with these 2. So we'll see. So good luck, everybody, including me. Okay. See if we can hit one of the headliners. Or we hit something completely random out of the blue. So here we go, guys. The winner tonight is going to be, okay, not one of the headliners, but it is a reverse retro. This is a nice hit. This is a very, not listed. I don't know if he's on the partial on the website, but this is a very nice hit. Seth Jarvis, Carolina Hurricanes, reverse retro. That's a reverse retro logo. Seth Jarvis, East Coast. Seth Jarvis, number 24. Very good player. Very nice. I haven't been looking for Seth Jarvis jersey, not the reverse retro, but I've been looking for them. The hologram verification, East Coast, Seth Jarvis, reverse retro. Oh, you like that? Canes. I have a Sebastian Aho in my product, exact same jersey style. Reverse retro 2.0. That's what that is. It's with the non-foiled NHL logo. Now they put the tags inside the new jerseys. There you go. That's reverse retro 2.0. Canes. I think the Whalers reverse retro. Very nice. Obviously, fight tag. There we go. And they were a claim team, obviously, because was on the headliners. And that means I have a good idea who hit that. That is 3 in a row. And I'm pretty sure that's Big Al. Because I think he claimed Carolina, and I was thinking Aho's on the headliners. Let's go to the Big Al, man. I'm telling you, he's got a golden horseshoe up his hiney right now. That's what happens. You get into those hot streaks. Let me see. Where's my dice roller in my spreadsheet? There it is. Carolina. That is correct. Spot number 4, Carolina. Boom. How you like that? Yeah, when Big Al is hot, he is real hot. Carolina, that doesn't count as a turkey, though. It's three jerseys in a row, so he's going to continue trying to do it tomorrow. It's up to you guys to make sure his spots don't hit tomorrow night. So it's right now he's an unstoppable force. He bulldozed the double box last night, and he hits the Seth Jarvis Carolina Hurricanes reverse retro 2.0 Adidas jersey with the East Coast Sports COA. Very, very nice, man. I said, I'm beaten too. So I take that loss as well. Did not hit the Vasi, but congratulations to Big Al. Enjoy the video, sir, when you get around to stacking up your boxes of helmets. So there we go. Boom. How you like that? So there we go. Big Al is in Fuego. That's true. I wish I could bet on Big Al. That's what I should do. I should have him claim Tampa. So, man, how about that? Like I said, when you were hot, some of you guys get into zones where you can't be beat. So we'll see if you guys can shake him tomorrow night. You guys got to get him out of his zone because he is starting to turn out. Like I said, and that was his third team he claims. I think he claims Florida, and he claims he claimed Florida and Minnesota because he's chasing that Kirill Kaprizov from, which I also have in my boxes. He was chasing the here because he's on the headliners, and obviously what was the other one he claimed? He claimed Florida because Florida's got the Matthew Tkachuk, which also is in my boxes. But then he took, as one of the last 2 teams, he grabbed Carolina because they have Aho on the headliners, which is also in my boxes. So, but he managed to hit the Jarvis. Absolutely beautiful. Seth Jarvis, bit of an underrated player, but he's a key member of that Carolina Hurricanes team. And they were one of the best teams in the East. Obviously the Rangers took them out, but I believe they're nearly as good as Carolina, nearly as good as Florida, and nearly as good as the Rangers. So those 3 teams are the class of the East. Boston obviously just a little bit behind them, and Tampa behind them as well. But that Carolina team is stacked, and obviously they'll be making another run I'm not sure what they need to get over the hump, but they have a real solid team. So congratulations to Big Al on that one. Enjoy the video, fine sir. And I'm sure we'll be back here tomorrow night for the Pick Your Player. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for everybody. Sorry for said the losing streak here continues, but Ryan O'Reilly. So that will end up in the soon in a reload. So I will go check that video out now so I can enjoy the hit. But Big Al definitely hit here. I hit over at Big Al tonight. It was the Lend-Lease Act. So congratulations to Big Al. Sorry for everybody else, but I look forward to seeing you guys back here tomorrow night for the Pick Your Players. So like I said, if the jerseys are arriving that I sent out last weekend, congratulations to the guys that are getting them. Obviously, Dale got his cadre today, so everybody else should be getting them within a day or two. So congratulations, guys. We'll get ready for tomorrow night, and then hopefully we'll get it done quick so we can get back to the game. I don't want to miss the end of the game tomorrow. So thank you much. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.